What's going on, guys? Pete from Isip.com, and I'm here on day 42. Actually, it's day 44, but I made the video twice, and for some reason that topic isn't coming out, so I'm not going to discuss it anymore. Now, you know what? I will. Those past 2 days that I did it, I was a little bit overwhelmed with a lot of things that have been happening in my life, from the business to my personal. I took the exam, which I passed today, son, which I passed. So if you're a trainer, don't let your certifications expire. It's just been a while since I've even CEU'd up and handed them in. I could have did that. I never did it, and it expired, so I had to retake the test, obviously. And I haven't prepared myself for it, and it's different when you haven't done it in trillion years. I don't even know how long it's been. So that's out of the way. But with that said, I talked about in the last video. It was called The Realistic Truth That We All Have to face. And I visited an old friend, one of my best friends, and he's a Italian kid, and the family's Italian, and they're very loving, and they took me in as their own. You know, I was there a lot, almost every day, whenever I could, and they would feed me, which was fantastic. I actually talk about it in my book, The Path to Real Me, about this family, and I just went to visit them. For some reason, I had a calling. I had this calling that, hey, I need to go talk to them. I need to visit them, let them see Phoenix. You know, I just had a weird feeling why. And as I walked in, the mother was right there outside waiting, invited me and my wife and my baby right into the house, and we hung out and we talked. I made myself a sandwich just like I used to do. I went right through their fridge and their cupboards, and I destroyed everything trying to find whatever it is I could. Very much the same routine, but then as I peered into the dining room, I look and I see the father, and the father is not in good shape. He was sitting there in a hospital bed, and if you want to know a little bit of background about the father, he was tons of episodes of beating cancer and fighting cancer and just fighting his way. And when I saw him on the bed, it wasn't the same person that I used to see. A loving, I'm sure he's loving, but a fun, outgoing, crazy guy. Like, would tell us the racist jokes, then laugh about it. And it's usually an Asian chink joke or something like that, which I never took to offense, because I know Italians in this area just mean right by when they make fun of you. And if they make fun of you, that means they love you, just like me. And that's the way I am. If I make fun of you, that means I love you. If I give you a hard time, it just means I love you even more. But seeing him like that wasn't a very pleasant act. And I'm not a person that calls out, I don't make a scene to a situation that shouldn't be. I just acted as normal. Said, "What's up, hey, how are you doing?" And he just looked at me, and really could only get 2 or 3 words out of each breath, and it was very tough to see. So as the day went by, and we're still there, hung out for like 3 hours, sat down, and on the way out, I was gonna leave, and I know for me, I don't like to say goodbye. All right, I always say see you later. I don't like saying goodbyes. It's just something that I don't like, because I know I'll see you soon. But in that case, I don't know if he took it the wrong way, because he looked at my eyes and he said, "I'm sorry." And you know how it's very graspy and very nasally, and he just hooked up the tubes, and he just tried to get those words out, and he said, "I'm sorry." And I said, "You don't have to be sorry. Like, there's no reason for you to be sorry, It was a pleasure seeing you." And I picked up Phoenix, and I think that broke him, and he started to cry. And I watched his family's face as they ran towards him, and you just saw it in their face that might have been the first time they ever seen him cry, and it was. I was right. My friend texted me the next minute, and he was like, that was the first time, next minute, an hour later, and he said that was the first time he ever seen his father cry. Now, I don't know if it was just the fact that, he saw us, and he saw the baby, and saw the future, and he saw everyone growing up, and I almost cried right there, because it's tough to watch, and he finally showed like an emotion that these people never have seen. But maybe I don't know, and this is where the realistic truth is that there comes that time where it's just gonna start happening, and it's sad. You don't know how to handle it. You don't like to think about it. You don't want to wait for it. I remember the first time when my first dog died was devastating. And watching other people that you care about and love start to get into that phase of life is very hard. you know, and it definitely threw me off for the past couple days. I'm not going to say I'm any better than I was, but I love that family, and I wish for nothing but the best, and I know that they have every best intention for their family. So the message of this 5-minute video is that if you have someone or something that's just calling you to visit someone, to call somebody, to say hello, go do that. Like, whatever it is, if you're going to, for some reason, like, oh, I haven't seen this person in a long time, I have to see them, just do it. Don't try to schedule it. Take a shot, ring the bell, text message them, then call them, you know, and try to meet up somewhere and just hang out with them, because you'll never know when the last time you're going to see them is. And it's a shame that, you know, I've had to wait 2-3 years for me to walk through their door, but I did. And I'm happy I did. Because it's just, they were a part of my life that I'll never forget, and they're a part of my life that I'll never get back. So it's just something that I wanted to say and talk about for the past 4 times. And if this one doesn't work, then I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to go for this timer goes off. So the message of the day, act on it. If there's a calling for you to do something, do it. Don't wait. Just do it. There is no perfect moment like we talked about before. All right, this is Pete, PeteIce.com. Make sure you guys subscribe up. Tune in again. This is day 42 in the written thing, but it's definitely day 44, but I don't care. I'll just keep continuing. All right, peace out, guys.